Hello, welcome to another informative episode on White Davy Gardening and Worm Farm. Fall is now here for most regions, and you may be wondering when is the best time to plant garlic. So in today's video I will be discussing when and how to plant garlic for the winter season and how to protect it from freezing. So in this raised bed here I have, as you can see, those little green things coming up there. Those are my green onions that I have planted, and I'm going to go in between them and I'm going to be planting my garlic. I'm going to be planting these in all of my gardens because they are a good pest repellent, and so I'm going to be planting them throughout all my gardens. So first, when you're going to be planting your garlic, you want to select the largest garlic cloves, and you want to make sure that they're free from penicillium blue mold. This is a storage disease that causes the pitting of the core and the production of a bluish green mold. So when you're planting your cloves, they should be planted 3 inches apart and 2 to 4 inches deep. You also want to make sure that you plant them. If you're planting your garlic in rows, then you need to plant them 12 to 18 inches apart for the rows. And you want to make sure that you plant them 3 weeks before freezing occurs. Your garlic, if you're planting them over the winter, needs to be covered with 4 to 6 inches of soil, mulch or straw. Whatever mulch you're using, you want to make sure that it is lightweight so that the plant can push its way up through it. And the straw, if you're using straw as a mulch, then you need to ensure that it is free of seeds. I've got some really nice size garlic here. Now, if you are not covering your garlic with mulch, then it needs to be covered with a blanket of snow to protect it over the winter, because this will add some insulation. Now, garlic does not require much fertilizer, and it can grow in pretty much any soil, but you want to make sure that you plant it within the early part of September to the latter part of September to the early part of October, because this is the cooler weather that freezing won't necessarily occur at this period of time, but that is dependent on the zone that you are in, because you want to make sure that you have it planted within 3 weeks before the freezing actually occurs. It mentions having a light mulch, but as you notice, I have wood chips in my garden as my mulch. And so I'm ensuring that wherever I'm putting my garlic, it is the finer part of the wood chips that I have covering my garlic. Now, during the growing season, garlic would need 1 inch of water each week, and more water will be required if your soil is sandy. So that is it for this bed. I need to move over to another bed to sow some more garlic, and I'll be sharing some more pointers with you during that time. When you're watering your garlic, you need to water them early morning to midday, and that will allow the plants to dry off before nightfall to prevent the bulbs from getting disease. And watering should be reduced as the plant grows larger. Garlic and all other members of the onion family do not do well with weeds, so you want to make sure that you control the amount of weeds where you're planting your garlic. Now, unclothed bulbs or rounds may occur if poor growing conditions are continuous throughout the growing season, and if small bulbs are planted. So the garlic planted must be adapted to the local conditions, as this may also cause garlic rounds. Now when I'm finished planting this, I'm going to give you an example of what garlic round is for those of you who are not familiar with the term. Now when you have garlic rounds, these can be dug up and be replanted in the spring, or you can just leave it in the ground over winter and they may develop into garlic clove bulbs. Okay, so this is one of the garlic that I harvested, and if you look at it, it looks more like an onion than an actual garlic. You do not see separations of the clove, it's just one round thing. So this is what it means by garlic round. So usually when you buy your garlic, you would see it divided into cloves. For example, on this one you can see the formation of this clove here, you can see the formation of that one, and vice and so forth. So this one has been separated into cloves. This, however, is just one unit because either it was not planted in good condition, so maybe it has a lot of weeds around it, maybe it didn't have enough growing time, or the condition was just poor around the garlic plant throughout the growing season. Or if you plant tiny garlic clove, then this is what will result. So you have to make sure that you keep your beds free from weed. You have to make sure that the condition, you water it enough, just 1 inch of water per week. And you also want to make sure that you water towards the earlier part of the day, so the first half of the day, so that your plant can dry out to prevent these diseases from occurring. So this is my update on how to grow garlic and all that is required to care for it. So thank you for watching, guys. Did you find this video informative? Would you like to learn more? Did you enjoy watching this video? If so, why not take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more informative videos like these. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.